with the technology, we are interacting with the chatbot for any queries or anything. And now the people are more reliable on the chatbot. Like we are getting fast reply from there. So that's why I had just finished my office work. What
Oh,
about you?
okay, yeah, I was just completing my assignment. So can you please like introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. As you know, my name is Tanuja and I'm from Bhopal and I am a working professional in IT sector.
Oh, okay, that's amazing. Well, I'm Myra. I'm from Karachi, Pakistan, and I'm 23 years old, and I'm a student of English literature.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, yeah. So can we like just begin the discussion about the topic that we had selected yesterday?
Yes, we can discuss on that topic. So, as you already aware about the topic, that is the impact of technology on jobs and our daily lives as well. So,
Yeah.
if I'll talk about the topic, that every topic has both the side, positive and negative both. So, if
Hmm.
I'll start with the positive side, that actually technology is enhancing day by day, and we are growing with the technologies. So it actually
Mhm.
reduces our workload and it gives productivity. Like
Mhm.
if we are doing some of the task that was the repeated task, that we are getting irritated with that task, but because of the technology it automates that task. And you have heard about some other things as well, like what can I say, self driving car. Have you heard about this?
Yes, yes, I have.
Yes. And yeah, and you have heard about the chatbot. Like with the technology, we are interacting with the chatbot for any queries or anything. And now the people are more reliable on the chatbot. Like we are getting fast reply from there. So that's why. So I think technology is grooming day by day. And if I'll talk about the negative part, that some of the industries are some of the industries are reliable on the technologies and they are using their technology to automate the task, but it reduces the manforce. Like we
Mhm.
some of the jobs are reducing because of the technology.
Mhm.
So what
That's
do you
true.
think about this? Like
Yeah,
you
I
have
mean,
heard about the artificial intelligence as well. So
yes,
because
yes,
of this, yeah, because of this, jobs are reducing, as everyone says like this. So what is your opinion on that?
yeah, I think that artificial intelligence is like about to replace human beings in the near future because, like, even now we can see that a few months ago there was a high demand of people who are content writers, you know. So even I
Hmm.
was interested in content writing and freelance writing.
Yeah.
So I applied for that and I was like also getting the job. But ever since the chat GPT has been launched, people are
Hmm.
like not really demanding for the content writer. So they are like,
Yes.
you know, yeah. And apart from that, like you can tell chat GPT one word and it can literally write a book on that particular topic, like the new version of chat GPT. I
Yeah.
think it's not accessible to the common people yet, but I think it will be made accessible to like ordinary people like us. So
Hmm.
apart apart from that, if we look at like so recently I read somewhere that people have created this technology which can literally create movies. You know, like you can
Yes.
literally own movie. Have you heard about this?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, so some directors were saying that they were like really concerned because in that technology all you have to do is to just tell it that create a movie in a specific genre, and
Yes. Yes.
movie will be created on that specific genre such as murder mystery, thriller, fantasy, sci-fi, or whatever it is that you're interested in. And
Yes.
apart from that, you can also provide it with some sort of script, like if you
Hmm.
have your own script, so that technology will create a movie on your script. And you also have another amazing feature, which is
Yes.
actually the feature of uploading your picture with this technology, and
Hmm.
that technology will create a character out of your picture. Can you
Yeah.
imagine
Right.
that? Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
you
And in IT sector also, I have heard that many people are using the ChatGPT to write the code that is required for their work or anything. So we can do almost everything. We can get
almost
any, yes, any
yeah,
information.
yeah. Yeah, we can do anything. And I mean, the prospect of like casting AN Summer Holder against me is just like really amazing. You know, I mean, I would
Yes.
really love to create a movie in which I am the main lead and opposite me is AN Summer Holder or Matthew Daddario. So many people can like do that now. It has become possible. And apart from that, I think you must have heard about this another technology which is like which replicates your voice. So, for example, if there's a song of Shreya Ghoshal, you can like literally put Ariana Grande's or Taylor Swift's voice in that particular song.
Okay,
Or
so
you
we
can
can
even put,
replace our voice over there.
you can like replace your voice with the voice of the original singer. And you will
Okay.
sing exactly Shreya Ghoshal. Like for example,
Mhm.
recently Guy uploaded a video, a song video on YouTube, and it was a song of Drake, I guess. And people thought that it was sung by Drake, but later on they found out that it was actually created by AI, and it got so many views, and people are loving that,
Mhm.
technology.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So did you know about that?
No, I haven't heard about this,
Okay,
but
okay.
it
It's
looks
actually
amazing.
sorry.
But it looks amazing, like that we can do almost everything with the AI or this technology.
Everything. I mean, people used to, in my class, people used to like, write so many long, long theses and they would go crazy for carrying out
Mhm.
their assignments. Now they can just simply write it down on Chat GPT and Chat GPT provide them with a lot of information, which is not even plagiarized. Like there's not
Yeah.
even a single sentence in that whole answer that is plagiarized. So that's like really amazing, I think.
Yes, yes. If we find any answer on the Google, so we get lots of website and we have to search the particular topic or particular information. But in ChatGPT, we just directly put our queries and we get the exact answer of that queries.
Yeah, and the answer is like very unique. Like,
Mhm.
like if you want to put in your thesis, it won't be plagiarized. For example, in my university, my teacher used to be very strict. My first semester teacher, she always
Mhm.
used to say to us that there shouldn't be any plagiarism, otherwise I will just cut your marks. So all the students you have, they have become
Mhm.
like really comfortable because of Chat GPT.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
right.
easily complete their assignment.
Mhm.
So is there
So,
like any other
mhm. Go ahead.
Yes, thing. No, I was just asking that is there like any other thing, any advantage or any disadvantage of AI that you would like to also share?
Yes. So, do you agree this that the AI will replace the human being?
Yeah, I think there is actually a high possibility of that happening because even now, if we look around, it's already happening. The
Mhm.
process of this has begun. So I think that in the near future, in like 10 to 15 years, we will actually be using robots for working, for completing our works and stuff like that. And I also read somewhere that, have you watched this movie Terminator?
No.
Okay, I also haven't watched the movie, but I have heard that it's about robots. Like robots are created and later on they gain consciousness and they develop emotions. So they start turning against their own creator. They're the I
Yes,
mean
I
the
think.
is that they invented them, they
Mhm.
start fighting against them. So I read somewhere that it actually is a possibility that it's gonna happen in the real world as well. Like the robots will develop emotions and then they will
Mhm.
turn against their own creator and start fighting against them. And that can be extremely dangerous for the entire humanity.
Yeah, right. So it will be dangerous really in the future. And what would
Yes.
happen if the job opportunity will decrease? So how people will find the job?
Exactly. Like for example, as I gave you the example of like entertainment industry. So there are like thousands of people who are working in that
Working.
particular
Mhm.
industry. You have like makeup artists and directors, assistant directors, and so many people, script
Yes, yes.
writers, content. So I think that how those people will be able to earn money if they are replaced by AI? It's gonna be a disaster, I believe. And I
Yeah,
think
right.
that Yes, and I think that art is also not going to survive this because see, all the artistic people, I mean writers, singers, actors, when they will be replaced by these AI generated characters, then how, how art will be able to survive? It's just beyond me.
Yeah, right, right. But yeah, but some of the people who are very skilled and they are very fluent in the technical knowledge, then they will get the job in this industry.
I think that only highly intellectual and highly intelligent people will get the job, but more majority of the people might lose their job because of AI. And also
Yeah,
then we have, yeah. So I mean it's just, it's like really mind-boggling what's gonna happen later on.
yeah,
So
I
what,
have heard this also. Like many CEOs are also saying like that AI will replace the human being. So
yeah, yeah, it
it's really
surely will.
wondering.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen. And I think that the future is like more exciting than the
Yes, but
past.
it also will be exciting also because many of the things will be automated, so we will not have to put our efforts on that things on the most of the things.
Yeah, but I think that it's also going to be like very detrimental for our society because, like, for example, when you're working somewhere, whether that job demands you to stay physically activated or whether that job demands you to stay mentally activated, you'll become stagnant because you won't be able to do things like AI will do all the work for you. And for example, the car that you told me about, people
Mhm.
won't drive it. So they will
Yeah,
become yeah, so there's gonna be a lack of physical activity, which can be like really detrimental for the health of the people.
yeah,
And
right.
also mental activity, you know,
We will be become lazy.
we will become lazy and
Yeah.
yeah, and when you don't work on a regular basis, it also, affects your mental health in an adverse way.
Yes, and in the past time, people were doing all their tasks by their. But now we are all dependent on the technologies for everything. Almost in our daily routine work, we also dependent on the technologies.
Yeah, I mean, we can take the example of all those things that we do on a regular basis. For example, in the past, if we wanted to eat junk food or we wanted to have good food, we would go out in the hotels and restaurants,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now we can order
Now we
at
can
our
order.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if we wanted to shop or buy something, we would go out. But now we can just do online shopping.
Yeah, correct.
Educational institutions, like you don't have to go to the educational institute, you can just take classes while sitting in your own room on your own bed. So like
Yeah,
it's
even
just
in my
really,
in my case also, I'm working from home, and before that I was going to office, but now I'm working from home. It's a remote job. I have to work sitting on my home and just have to work. So I don't get the chance to interact with our colleagues, and we don't get that environment to know other
yeah.
things as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's creating a sort of alienation, like this technology, because people have become so focused on their mobile phones and on social media that the real interaction has reduced. Like people prefer to interact with people through messages and through voice calls instead of actually interacting in reality. Like for example, I can give you the example of myself. I literally suffered from that kind of a situation where I prefer to talk with people online instead of talking with them in reality. So I think
Yeah.
that's also like very healthy in a way. Like if there's some sort of balance, if you're handling both the things well, if you're interacting online and also in real life, then it's cool. But if there is no balance and if you're constantly like only interacting with people online, then it's very unhealthy, I believe.
Yeah, correct, correct. So, can I
Is there?
ask you what I mean, what graduation you have done? Like you are
I
doing
have.
masters right now, and
Yes, yes, I'm doing English literature. I did BSc. I completed my BSc in bachelor's, and now I have opted for English literature.
okay, all right.
What about you? What's your qualification?
I have done engineering in computer science.
Okay, engineering. That's really nice. So now you're working all the time.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's really nice. So what are your future plans, by the way?
Currently, I'm working in the IT industry. Have to become a good, successful on that thing, that scope. And also, I have started my YouTube journey as well, because I feel sometimes whenever I speak with the people, I don't get too much confidence, or sometimes I get nervous. And in my work, I have to just speak in English whenever we have any meetings, and whenever we have to work, all the things are in English. But and
Okay.
also I have done my schooling in Hindi medium, so I face lot of difficulties while speaking. So that's why I thought I should start YouTube channel as well, because if I'll teach others, then before that I will learn those things before that. So that's the plan actually.
So is it like helping you, like interacting with people online? Is it helping you with your English and your
Yes, yes.
communication skills?
I have I have enrolled with some of the application as well. That is clapping or Cambly. So it's really helpful sometimes, because they point out my mistakes, what mistakes I am doing. So that that is also good. But most of the time we don't get too much time. Like I can talk to you. There is no time foundation as of now. But
Mm-hmm.
but in some of the application we have the limited time, and we have to just speak. Like if I have taken the 15-minute session, then I have to just finish that session in 15 minutes only.
Oh, okay, okay. So that can be quite problematic. So do you
Yes,
think
yes.
that do you think that conversing with someone for like 15 minutes in English helps you?
Yes, sometimes I feel that it is good, because if I'm not speaking anyone, then I cannot be fluent. But if I'm speaking to you, then I'm thinking like what I have to say. And especially if we are talking on the particular topic, then we have to little bit research about that topic, that what I have to
That's
say.
true.
So that is good thing actually.
Yeah, it's like helping you to expand your knowledge and gain as much knowledge as you possibly can. Because,
Mhm.
like for example, in my case, I have always been interested in gaining knowledge about different topics. But the problem that I was facing was that in my circle, I don't have a lot of people who knows about, the kind of topics that I like to discuss about. So I
Yeah.
was like facing this problem that I was not being able to share that knowledge with anyone, because even if I was trying to share that knowledge with the people that I know, they were like not interested. But
Yeah.
thankfully, I decided to like share it with strangers and also share it on my YouTube channel. So this way, I have realized that lately I have been learning more and I have
Mhm.
been sharing more of my knowledge with people. So that's like really nice.
Yeah, right. So we get lots of different things from the different people if we are
Hmm.
talking with others. So we will get lot of things like about their cities as well. Like we sometimes we don't know about the other's culture, and
Hmm.
so we get those things also.
Yeah, that's very true. We also like, by talking with different types of people, you also gain insight into human psyche, right?
Hmm.
You
Yes.
learn how to deal with different people. Like for example, if you put me in a situation, like if you tell me to talk with a person who is like extremely intellectual, I'll be able to adjust myself and I'll be able to hold a conversation with that person. And if you tell me to talk with someone who is like really larking about and who's like behaving in a silly manner, and so I
Hmm.
would be able to deal with that person as well. Like I can get
Yeah.
adjusted according to the environment and according to the company that I'm in.
Yeah, that's actually good qualities, but I don't have that much of quality. Like I'm kind of very introvert person, and gradually after joining my job, I started to talk with the people like a little bit, and now little bit
Mm-hmm.
comfortable from before. But before that, I was like, I don't have to talk with anyone. I have to just finish my work. I have to just work, and that's it only.
So you are getting out of your comfort zone right now.
Yes, yes.
But I think when you get out of your comfort zone, that's where the growth happens. That's where you like, learn things, and you, because when you face your challenges or when you face the kind of situation that intimidates you, that really helps you to, kind of grow as an individual, I believe.
Yeah, and in office, everyone says like that. You are very silent girl. You don't talk anything, any single word. So what's the reason behind it? But I was like the same person. It's not about the English. I have to speak in English. That's why I'm quiet and nervous. But it's all about my mother tongue as well, because it's my
So
what can I say, personality.
yeah, I think that some people are inherently introverted and they find it like really difficult to break the ice with a stranger. But what do you think? Can this personality be changed? Like, can you change yourself into an extroverted kind of a person?
I think we should definitely change ourselves according to the environment. If you, for example, if I'm working in a IT sector and my work, if I'll not speak with the other person, I will not get the other thing or any other information about the thing. If I'll, what I do, I just do the work, and whatever what my team members are there, I just speak with them, but I don't talk with any other person on the other topic. So if I'll not talk with the other person, so I will not get the other information, like anything, like any technologies or anything. Any
You don't learn about things that you don't know about, right?
Yeah, right.
Because when you talk with different people, they share information with you, right? So
Yes,
I think
correct.
that yeah, I think that if you put yourself out of your comfort zone like that, and if you keep doing that for a long time, then your personality will change a lot. I mean, you'll see a tremendous amount of change in your personality because I also have been through that kind of a situation. Like in
Mhm.
my school days, I was very introverted and shy and reserved. But when I went to college, there was a sea change in my entire personality, and my entire personality was phenomenally changed. I think that it's all about getting out of your comfort zone and
Okay.
facing your challenges. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying actually. Let's see.
Yeah, that's good. At least you're trying. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, is there anything that you'd like to add about the topic that we had chosen?
Uh, no, I think I don't have. I don't
Okay, so you
recall any.
shared all the knowledge that you had about that
Sorry.
particular. You already have shared all the knowledge that you had about that particular topic.
Yes, I think.
Okay, okay, that's nice. It was like
But,
really such a nice conversation. Would you like to continue talking or should we end the session?
do you want to say something on the topic?
I think I also shared all the things that I had in my mind.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. No.
Okay, so should we like end the discussion?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it was really nice talking to you, Tanuja, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Same.
okay. Thank you. Take care
Thank
of
you.
yourself.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.